Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of December in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Before we get to it, I want to thank for all of you who's been here with me all year long, and if you just joined, a big welcome for you. So let's get to it. We're going to start with your Spirit Animal Oracle card, and the card that has a message for you is the Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. So this is a great energy in terms of indicating that there has been some obstacles for you. Maybe you're feeling that you're not moving forward, and this card is an indication, number 50, that you're going to be able to overcome this obstacle. I think what you need to consider how you want to overcome this obstacle, because when you kind of look at the rhinoceros, it can just go against the door or whatever the obstacle is in front of him, or you can go around it, jump over it, etc. I think that's one of the messages of the card, to think about how you want to overcome the obstacles that you have in your life. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the moon. The moon, which is the card of fears, anxieties, uncertainties, and when you kind of don't know how things are going to unfold for you. When this card comes up, this is here to give you light in the darkness, because that's what the moon does. And obviously you've been going through some difficult times when the moon is coming up. But what this card is telling you, really two things. First of all, try to balance how your domestic and wild side, and also follow your heart, follow your instincts, follow your inner guidance, because if you do that, it's gonna lead you to some kind of a great success. But let's see what kind of other cards we have here. The first card of your reading is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, as a court card, can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This knight is ready for battle, ready for action, getting things done, and sometimes he's going against the wind, in a sense that sometimes going against the flow. For me, it kind of gives me this rhino energy, when you just kind of want to bang the door. And like that's what kind of like the energy of the Knight of Swords. He's also a very great communicator, but this is a very fast moving energy as well. Like when you just kind of want to get things done, the issues of him that he's not planning ahead. So maybe you need to kind of balance that, because you just want to get going. The faster, the better. But generally, this card indicates a big change in our life, a big change that we've been wanting, the big change that we've been waiting for. Can be connected to a new job, a new opportunity, a promotion of any kind. But it can be also just a sign that, things have been just very busy for you. The next card of your reading is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. If it's a person, somebody who is very studious, a younger person, or a child. But Page of Pentacles generally brings some kind of a news of a financial nature, some kind of a good news, positive news, an offer, maybe that you need to hold on to with both hands. The next card of your reading is the Temperance. The Temperance, which is here to tell you that you have all the ingredients, all the skills you need to create the dreams you want. But the message of the Temperance is, don't rush. It's very much the opposite of the Knight of Swords. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. Take one step at a time, and that's going to lead you to success. So there's kind of two things here that's indicating that there's a path for you to follow. One of them is your patience, and your other is your instinct. Follow your instinct. Be patient, and that's going to lead you to some great success. Because on this card, the angel is trying to make gold out of water and fire. And also the angel is indicating here that the angels are with you. The angels are protecting you. But let's continue your reading. The next card in your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a great energy, especially from a financial perspective. But being a court card, it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. He is a very wise businessman. He can be a leader. You might be getting into a leadership position. But he is all about long-term success, long-term finances. Like, he's the richest king of all, indicating that, he can afford whatever he wants. He has the resources for everything that he wants, he needs. And if you're getting an advice from somebody like that, you definitely need to take it. It's also a very conservative energy as well. So this is not all about the get rich schemes fast from one day to the other. He worked very hard for everything that he achieved. So there's some great opportunities here for you to achieve long-term stability, long-term success, but you definitely pay attention to your inner voice, your instincts, and don't rush into anything. The next card of your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, it is another court card, so maybe there's a lot of people around you. Can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is the opposite of the Knight of Swords, like totally opposite, because the Knight of Swords is rushing into something, and this one is like hardly moving. It's like you need to pull it, because he wants to get things done, and he is just planning, doing everything by the book. And when one of the challenges of the Knight of Pentacles, that he needs to get going, because once he gets going, once he gets the seeds into the field, it's a guaranteed success, meaning like slow and steady wins the race. Also, this can be like a very slow moving energy, when you're kind of feeling that things are not moving, not changing to the speed that you would like to achieve. Which is kind of very interesting, because you have on one end you have this very fast moving energy, and then this very slow moving energy. I'm very curious what it might be in your life. But Knight of Pentacles can be connected to an offer, maybe a job offer, a business offer, or if you're trying to sell any kind of properties, might be connected to that. Definitely an offer that you need to consider, because it's a very stable offer, like a very, very good offer. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in a comment how this reading is resonating with you, and only a very few % of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're gonna be one of them. But let's continue. Your reading continues with the Seven of Wands, and the first thing that came into my mind when I saw this card, that you are protected. You are protected. You can see how she's protected, and you're also protected with this Temperance energy by the angels, and it's also in one angle, so you're definitely protected this period of time. Seven of Wands is all about protecting yourself, protecting everything you have, because you have outside sources, outside forces, or people that are trying to attack you and take whatever is yours. How that can manifest in your life? Well, it can be as simple as that you need to kind of stand up for yourself in a meeting where people are talking, or in an argument at work. You need to kind of protect your opinion. It might be that some people want to get your project, your job, or whatever you're working on, or your position. It can be also that maybe you are applying for another position, like a promotion, with this King of Pentacles energy, and obviously you're not the only one who's going for it. But the beauty of the Seven of Wands, that you are the one who's in a better position. You are the one who can see these. You are the one who is protected, and you're the one who's able to win over. And look how centered she is. She's just focusing on herself, focusing, meditating. Maybe just make sure that you're kind of calm, cool, and collected, especially if you're going for a job. Now the next card is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, which is a card of disappointment, loss of some sort. Can be connected to job loss, can be connected to losing a contract, losing a project, or not getting an opportunity. And obviously, like, it can be sad, but this will not last forever. What kind of gets to me here, that if there was any kind of opportunity here that you were trying to get and you didn't get it because you were protected by the angels, because it was not meant for you. I think there's going to be another one coming in, because you have these multiple knights, you have the Page of Pentacles, so I think you can expect another one coming in. And the next card in your reading is the World card, which is one of my favorite cards, because this is the card of success, accomplishment, and definitely an indication of ending a circle, ending a cycle in your life. The cycle comes to a full circle, so-called. Whenever this comes up, you can be finishing a project, you can be finishing a job, or you're kind of stepping up. It always has this kind of feel of graduation when you accomplish something, and you're ready to move on to your next project, your next position, your next job, whatever this is for you, because you're achieving everything that you set for yourself. And that's what the beauty of it, that yes, the cycle is ending, but it is ending with a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration, because whatever you wanted to achieve, you're definitely achieving it. And let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. Well, I hope you can see it. The bottom of the deck shows you the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups definitely brings an offer. So I think if there was some kind of an offer that you were missed, you are definitely protected, and you're gonna be able to overcome this obstacle, whatever you've been kind of going through, and there's some kind of a new offer coming in for you. And it's very interesting, you have a lot of Knight energies as well, which is Knights are all about action. So I think there's a lot of things happening in your life as well. So let's close the reading with that, and put it in the comment that I follow my instincts, I follow my inner voice, and I am finishing this difficult cycle. And I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.